Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, I thought I'd do a new video on the Ninja Sword ban that is coming through. Just thought I'd give you some information because there have been updates and some of you lot may not know what's going on. So, the ban will be happening on August the 1st this year. It will then be illegal to own, make, import, or sell a ninja sword. They've also changed the definition of what a ninja sword is. So a ninja sword will now be a bladed article with a blade between 14 and 24 inches long with a cutting edge and a tanto tip. And they are very specific about the angles of the tanto tip as well. There's a link in the description to give you more info. So what that does mean though is smaller tantos will be perfectly fine. That'll still be perfectly legal. It's not a sword anyway, but people are worried about will their tantos be illegal. Now, if this blade was over 14 inches, that would then be classed as a ninja sword and would be illegal. And actual ninja swords. So this one has probably about a 3.5 foot blade, I'd imagine. I'm not sure. That would still be legal because it's over 24-inch blade. So it's a little bit of a bizarre definition, like always. They're banning very, very, very specific things, and actual ninja swords will still be legal. This is legal because it's a straight sword. The only real laws we have for swords, per se, proper swords, are curved swords. Straight swords are fine. Again, as I mentioned, there will be links in the description so you can see very detailed pictures of what they are banning. So if you're caught with one of these at the minute, I think you can get up to about 6 months prison, but they're going to raise the penalties to 2 years and then 4 years for carrying one. Yeah, and they're going to do a surrender and compensation scheme. But because of what happened last time, they did a surrender scheme, and I think people was just buying very cheap items and then selling them. You will not be able to hand in for money anything bought after March the 27th this year. So if you've bought it recently, you can't hand it in for any money. Prior to 27th of March 2025, you will be able to hand them in and potentially get some compensation for it. How much they'll give you, I couldn't find any information on that. They do sometimes cap the limit, and it's very like when they did the offensive weapons ban, they were going to give people something like £5 or £10 per knuckle duster, something stupid like that. It was horrendous kind of money, nothing. Isn't that you might as well just sling them away. And these things cost a lot more than that. There's another thing they're going to do, and that will involve us buying knives online. They're going to make it harder, basically, and they're going to encourage sellers to report people who are buying knives, which I think is pretty fucked up, to be honest. There's no harm in collecting knives, buying knives as tools, or anything you want. Just because you buy and collect knives doesn't mean you're a criminal. Doesn't mean you want to hurt people. So they're talking about bringing in two-step verifications for buying knives online. Most companies should be making you do ID for knives anyway, and then you should be showing ID when the knife comes to your house. If that's not happening, companies aren't doing what they're supposed to do anyway. That is the laws already. So I don't know what they're going to do with this two-step verification stuff. I have no idea. But the one that really concerns me is they're going to encourage people selling knives, companies, to basically report people to the police who are bulk buying knives or suspicious orders. What the hell is a suspicious order? Other than someone buying a knife, a saw, some bin bags, and some rubber gloves and bleach or something, what the fuck is a fucking suspicious order? So that gets really dodgy at that point, I think. And then the other one, which would affect people like me, I think anyway, is they want to bring in possible licenses to sell knives. You have to have a license to sell a knife. Absolutely insane. And such a pity because it's ridiculous punishing everyone because of a bunch of little dickheads basically. Um, and as mentioned every time, these people don't give a shit. They don't give two craps about it. Someone who goes around stabbing people and carrying knives, they don't care. These laws ain't going to affect them at all because they can just get something else. Because they're never going to ban kitchen knives, and there'll always be something for someone to hurt someone with. So it's ridiculous. I understand why they're doing it, but it's bollocks. So yeah. Anyway, there you go. That is the ninja sword ban that will be coming in on the 1st of August. If you want any more information, look in the description. I'll put as many links in there as I can so that you can find all the details yourself. And yeah, that's it really. Don't forget to like the video. Definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you think. You can become a member of this channel now for as little as £2 a month, and you'll get extra content. And if ever I'm selling anything, any of the items I make, you will get first offer and potentially discounts off of things. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later.